Thank you again for watching another update from the National Alliance for Targeted Parents. I'm Kay Johnson, and this video is entitled New Directions for 2018. We've been talking about trauma, and we find that trauma is our greatest hardship. So we need to make it work for us. We define trauma from the very first video as inescapable terror and helplessness. But it's not really our circumstances that cause trauma. It's the terror and the helplessness that we feel is not really because of what our ex-partners are doing to us or to our children. It's the experience that everyone around us is simply unresponsive. No one can understand what it's like to live with an emotionally abusive partner, or what that person can do to our children and who we married, someone that has a narcissistic or borderline personality disorder. But there is this pervasive inertia about, especially in family court, about trauma and this type of trauma. Trauma really comes from the fact that we've been abandoned. Just like our children are abandoned emotionally by our ex-partners, we've been abandoned by everyone. We've been abandoned by our partners because we find out they are mentally ill and never loved or cared for us the way we always thought. And then we're abandoned by our children, who have to suppress their attachment to us in order to do what that other parent wants them to do. And then we're abandoned by family court because they can't help us because they don't know what's going on yet. And then many of us have also been abandoned by our friends and our family because they just can't take the intensity of trauma that we carry with us. Just think what would happen if someone, some agency, law enforcement, Child Protective Services, family courts, if anybody went to bat for us. What if we got protective separation for our kids and we could help them and it wouldn't take long to help them? You know what would happen? We wouldn't be traumatized. Our children wouldn't be traumatized. We would stop the intergenerational transmission of personality disorder traits. And we would stop the cycle of abuse and the increasing numbers of narcissistic and borderline people in this country. What we have done is that we have purchased a state-of-the-art content delivery platform that should do everything that we need it to do. It should reach the people who need to know what we know. This platform should optimize all of our efforts. As much as I don't like technology, we cannot do what we need to do without leveraging what technology has to offer us today. So we needed to invest in this. And while it might be a bit of a struggle on this end to figure out how to get this information out there and get it to do what it needs to do, on your end it should look pretty sharp. Be sure to join the Alliance so you get the next update right in your inbox. We'll talk soon. Bye.